Imagine this, it's early morning. You're standing in your driveway, coffee in hand, staring at your trusty pickup truck. It's been your companion for years, hauling tools, towing trailers, conquering job sites, and maybe even winning the neighborhood tug-of-war contest. But now there's a new kid on the block. A silent, sleek, and shockingly powerful contender that doesn't just guzzle gas, it doesn't need any. Enter the electric truck, a machine so different from what we're used to. It's making even the most hardcore gas lovers raise an eyebrow. But are these futuristic workhorses ready to replace America's favorite do-it-all vehicle? Let's start with the Ford F-150 Lightning. Ford took the nation's best-selling truck for over 4 decades and gave it a 21st century glow-up. Now, don't be fooled by its familiar looks. Beneath that classic F-150 exterior lies a dual motor, all-electric beast capable of producing up to 580 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 775 pound-feet of torque. That's enough power to pull your camper, your boat, and maybe even your neighbor's boat, just for fun. The Lightning can tow up to 10,000 pounds and carries a payload capacity of 2,000 pounds. And the kicker? It does all of this without a single drop of gasoline. But let's talk about what really sets it apart, the tech. The F-150 Lightning's frunk, yes, a front trunk, is the size of a small bathtub, perfect for hauling gear without exposing it to the elements. And it doubles as a giant cooler for tailgates. The truck can also function as a mobile generator, powering your tools at a job site, or even keeping your house running during a blackout. Ford's marketing calls it a power station on wheels, and honestly, they're not exaggerating. Still, with a starting price around $50,000, some folks might wonder, is this just a fancy toy for tech geeks? Or does it have what it takes to be a real truck? If you're thinking that's cool but still skeptical, meet the Rivian R1T. This truck looks like it was designed for a sci-fi movie. Futuristic, rugged, and just the right amount of quirky. Unlike Ford, Rivian isn't working with decades of pickup truck legacy, but that might be their secret weapon. They've approached truck design with a clean slate, and it shows. The R1T isn't just an electric truck. It's an adventure machine. With 4 independent motors, 1 for each wheel, this thing can crab walk, climb rocky trails, and even wade through 3 feet of water. Try doing that with your traditional gas truck without making it cry. Performance-wise, the Rivian R1T delivers up to 835 horsepower, giving you a 0 to 60 time of just 3 seconds. 3 seconds! That's sports car territory in a vehicle designed to haul lumber and kayaks. It's got a range of over 300 miles on a full charge and a towing capacity of 11,000 pounds. Plus, it's packed with cool features like a built-in air compressor, a gear tunnel for extra storage, and a camp kitchen add-on that makes it a road tripper's dream. Starting at $73,000, it's definitely a premium option. But it's turning heads for a reason. So what's the catch? Let's address the elephant in the room, range anxiety. Traditional trucks run on good old gasoline, available at nearly every street corner. Electric trucks? They rely on charging infrastructure that's still playing catch-up in many parts of the U.S. Sure, a Ford F-150 Lightning can charge up to 54 miles in 10 minutes with a fast charger, but finding one of those chargers on a rural road might feel like finding Bigfoot. For long-haul towing, you'll need to plan your stops carefully, or risk being stranded in the middle of nowhere with nothing but an empty battery and your regrets. And then there's the price. Let's not sugarcoat it. These trucks aren't cheap. Even with tax incentives, the upfront cost of an electric truck is higher than its gas-powered counterparts. For many Americans, that's a tough pill to swallow. But here's where you have to think long-term. EVs have significantly lower maintenance costs because they don't have oil changes, exhaust systems, or complicated transmissions to worry about. And with electricity being cheaper than gas, the overall cost of ownership starts to balance out over time. Let's take a moment to reflect. Are electric trucks a threat to the American way of life? Or are they a sign of progress? Some might say, trucks are supposed to be loud and smell like diesel. And hey, There's something undeniably satisfying about the roar of a V8 engine. But at the same time, isn't it kind of mind-blowing that we now have trucks that can power your entire house or drive through rivers without breaking a sweat? Times are changing, and whether we like it or not, the truck market is evolving. This is where you come in. What do you think? Would you trade your gas-guzzling workhorse for an electric powerhouse? Or does the idea of plugging in your truck feel about as wrong as putting pineapple on pizza? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our deep dives into the future of automobiles. Now let's circle back to the bigger picture. Electric trucks like the F-150 Lightning and Rivian R1T aren't just transforming how we think about trucks, they're redefining what trucks can be. They're challenging us to think beyond horsepower and payloads, to consider how our vehicles fit into a more sustainable world. Will they replace gas-powered trucks overnight? Probably not, but they're carving out a space in the market and proving they're more than just a trend. Here's a fun fact to leave you with. The Rivian R1T recently won Motor Trend's Truck of the Year award, beating out some pretty stiff competition. If that doesn't tell you electric trucks are here to stay, I don't know what will. So, what's your move? Will you be an early adopter, blazing the trail for EVs, or are you sticking with the tried and true gasoline engine for now? Either way, the choice is yours, and it's a fascinating time to be a truck enthusiast. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.